Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Here I have a Pose skeleton piece of scenery. This is a toilet. It has a toilet, detergent, it says rubber cup, it's a plunger, and a dust cloth. I'm not sure the mat is included, but I'll open up and find out. This is really quite cool. And it's in 1/18 scale, so let's see. So we have just a picture of some of the stuff they've got. I do like the Pose skeleton stuff. Generally they're very good, but the joints are quite loose. See a picture of the joint system for the skeletons on the back. And I've got quite a few of these. I think I've reviewed them. I've got like over 370 videos or something. So if I've got any reviews, I'll stick them in the suggested videos. Yes, the mat does come with a toilet. Here we go. So we have everything here. It looks a touch small for 1/18, but Pose skeleton are on the smaller side of the 1/18 scale, so that's to be expected. Plunger's pretty awesome. I wish it was a softer rubber. That's still pretty cool. And it's quite a thin handle, so it'd be difficult for some figures to grip. The mat's cool, and what's really cool is actually the detergent inside. That's quite an unusual accessory. Okay, so simple mat, toilet goes on top. Toilet system doesn't open. Seat goes up 2 times. Looks very simple inside. Pretty good. Detergent is awesome. I love that, but very difficult to hold unless you hold it right at the top for the action figures. Plunger's cool. The dust cloth is pretty cool too, but again, they're not going to be able to hold it because there's nothing to grip unless you've got very fine fingers to hold it that way. It's a little setup like this. Just put the plunger next to the toilet. Have some detergent here with your cloth. Very effective. Very nice looking. They've done a great little job on that. That does look really quite cool. Now with the right colour paint, brown and yellow, you can make it look used. Okay, so how does it scale to figure? Well, I've just reviewed Russ Lord the other day, so I'll use him. He's got pretty good articulation, so you can get to a seated pose, unlike some figures. But again, I feel that this is going to be a touch too small for him, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, just a touch too small. But it looks good nonetheless. If I use the Acid Rain Prospector, they got amazing articulation for forwards. I'll take her backpack out, and she's got better knee bends as well. I think she might do this, though. She might lose a gun down the toilet bowl if she's not careful. And for her, still a bit small, but she can use it more comfortably than the Russ Lord. Pretty cool. And I've also reviewed recently a blank Joy Toy figure. I've forgotten how good he's in forwards articulation. Let's see. Yeah, he wanted me to use it because he can't get his leg forwards enough. If I look at what else, blah. Okay, one of these androids, who skeleton robot androids, who are really cool. Again, it's just the videos. Amazing articulation, so he can definitely get the articulation he needs to sit down, even though he never used a toilet in real life. But the back part sticking out his arse there might get in the way. Might have to just move that out of the way. Yeah, and he can't use it because he's sculpting on that bump. He gets in the way. Oh, now his leg's falling off. But he would get... Actually, yeah, he could use that. If I was to pop that back in... he would fit on that quite nicely, I think. But that's because he's got such really good articulation in their limbs. If I take that piece of the back as well, then he should. No, he's still squatting above it. That's going to be a really uncomfortable position to have a poo in. But there we go. He can do it now. He can sit down there, worry about getting his oil changed, and thinking, why is he using a toilet? Because he's a robot, you know. So it's a nice little toilet. It's just a shame that's a touch too small for most of the 118 figures we've got. You can get the is it Sullivan's, Sylvians? I forgot what they're called now. Sullivan family ones, which are probably going to be a slightly better scale than this one, but this one is still really rather cool, and I do like that a lot. Nice little toilet for your dioramas or just as background scenery. But again, you will need to put some paint in that to give it a bit more of effect. Before I sign out, I just want to have a quick look at the plunger and see if that can be held by some figures. I'll look at that G.I.joe figure, the blank. What am I putting here? Let's see if you can hold the plunger. I think his hands just at that base where it's slightly wider, he can hold it. Could be his weapon of choice. Her, the mighty plunger. So he's still use all other figures as well. For the detergents, though, I think that'd be really difficult for them to hold. Maybe be easier in his left hand. This one. Let's have a look. Haha, that's really quite cool. He can do some cleaning while he's waiting for his comrades to come back from whatever mission they're on. Nice little set. Definitely worth looking into because it is quite cheap. Well, I got it for quite cheap, and it's great for backgrounds. And I do like that plunge. And the toilet itself is really, really cool. Just the same, it's just a touch too small for what we really want to use it for. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys, and I am signing out saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.